I'm in the band of town, debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I swear that
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at the Lakers, third best record here in the early going.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Bradley is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Kev. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping, the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. Do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And they double up Davis. Pass to James. Bradley kicks to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Davis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Rozier. Stolen by McGee. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the wide open shot from Green. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. And here is Monk. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Batum. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The drive by James.
You can't get James in lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And here is Rozier. Pass to Batum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Monk kicks to Rozier. Over James. Offensive rebound. Biyombo. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Biombo. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, he said, an all-around player, he'll find a way to affect the game. We've got to build a wall, force him to be a playmaker. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers leading by 11. On the wing, Green. Back to Bradley. LeBron James on the wing. Bradley passes to Davis. For three, LeBron James again from deep. LeBron's got 10 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Batum. To the paint, Kid Gilchrist, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Kevin, it wasn't a bad year for the Hornets last season. I mean, they missed the playoffs, but they were stuck in middle ground. I mean, they were right in the fight for it. This team wants to be a contender, but the best path to that goal isn't easy to see.
First free throw is good. And the playoff drought for the Hornets weighing on everybody's mind.
Oh, man, 3 years straight of missing the playoff. 2002 was the last time the Hornets made it out of the first round. I can't find any sustained success from the franchise.
And Kid Gilchrist drops them both.
And the potential that Kid Gilchrist has is exciting. A rangy defender who is finding his offense slowly but surely.
Here's LeBron, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench, and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know that. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track, because that would do a lot to quiet him.
Hornets trail by 14. Rozier looking around. Outside, Batum. Down low. And there's Bismack Biyombo on the assist from Batum.
The basketball IQ Batum has. I mean, he's great at taking what the defense gives up.
LeBron against Batum. LeBron passes to Davis. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 9 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
He kicks it to Batum. 6 to shoot. The pass to Biyombo. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Davis, the pass to McGee. Rozier with the steal. Batum with the ball. Now Green defending.
You got to be aware of where Batum is at all times. He's solid at leaking out and getting up the court.
Batum against James. Pass to McGee. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Monk is no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Rozier against James. Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Kicks it to Monk. The tray. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
James. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller, he's checked in for Biyombo. Williams comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Bacon subbed in for Monk. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I mean, and that 6'3" Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
Rozier with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Zeller. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The drive by James, and he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hornets trail by 15. Rozier kicks to Williams. Rozier against McGee. And it's Rozier missing. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The shot's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Bacon. Here's Bridges, guarded by Green. Inside, here's Bacon. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Bradley finds McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Los Angeles. Passes it to Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by James. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
James with the bucket.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Hornets trail by 21. Bacon the pass to Zeller. Now here's Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Bradley. Here's Davis. Ron right side. Outside Green. And there's the pass to Davis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Davis has got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz. Here's Rozier, and the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rearview mirror. He's relentless.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
And put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
No good on the free throw. And for a player like Miles Bridges, the key, Chris, will be for him learning to play without the ball.
Yeah, well, he can finish. I mean, you saw that dunk in the dunk contest last year. But for him, Kevin, I mean, to be at his best, he needs to learn ways to get open and get looks at the rim in a consistent manner.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Bradley.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
James has a two-pointer, and he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
.119 left in the first quarter. Now, here's Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From downtown, that shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but we can't get anything to fall.
Charlotte is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the right side. Back to Bridges. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's James, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Caldwell Pope for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. A nice shot by Zeller.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Cook. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Here's LeBron. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Zeller. Aiken is out there with Rozier. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Just 3 to shoot, and that one drops. Daniels has got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
LeBron against Rozier. Pass to Hernan Gomez. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Bacon. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
3-pointer, Daniels. And Rozier pulls it down. And so here's Charlotte. At the elbow, Zeller. Charlotte moving it around from about 19 feet. Rebounded by Dudley. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Daniels kicks to LeBron. Puts it up from 17. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight. Yeah, first year for Coach Borrego as a head coach, but he had a solid start. He's from the Popovich coaching tree. He was given the reins of the Hornets, and he was tasked with improving their offense.
Now, here's Rozier. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one is hammered home.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Now Rozier. And with Borrego as coach, offense certainly was more fluid.
Yeah, Borrego, he stresses ball movement. He encourages his players to look for early offense, more spacing in the system that benefits the whole roster.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Rozier against LeBron. Knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the... Oh, what a beautiful point!
What intensity, did you see that? Great.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rozier, the pass to Zeller. Here's Bacon. And here is Howard. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And he makes the first. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Now, here's Monk. He had 34 points in the win against Minnesota. Hernan Gomez lays it up off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here is Cook. Passes it to Howard. In the corner, it's Monk. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Hornets.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
Here's Cook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cook. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Monk kicks to Biyombo. The dish to Batum. Hernan Gomez with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And don't leave out his rebounder, Kev. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
The Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Batum scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Howard. Daniels with it. Kid Gilchrist there. And that one's good. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, that one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Here's Cook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cook. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Green in for Daniels. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one, because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from. And that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you, because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
The pass to Bradley. 3-pointer. Great D that time from Batum. The Hornets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. He dishes it to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Monk, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Just 5 to shoot. Batum for 3.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
It's deflected. Bradley passes to Davis. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kid Gilchrist, that one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Kid Gilchrist is very good at finishing through physical contact. In fact, he welcomes the challenge of hitting these shots over the defense.
Bradley passes to McGee. On the wing, Green. Lakers passing it around. Fires for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 5.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Batum against Green. Now, here's Monk. 7 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
The hard work inside from Williams, easily earning the foul call because of his intensity.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And that one falls for Williams.
Well, the former Tar Heel Marvin Williams isn't a primary offensive weapon on this team, but he can chip in with some solid shooting when other options are taken away.
He's perfect from the line this time. MC Webb, as you mentioned, for Williams, he can shine if teams don't focus on him.
Yeah, Kevin, and he's always had a smooth skill set near the basket. Solid enough shooter from range to make you pay if you leave him alone.
On its way from Monk for 2. And Davis pulls it down.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Nobody near Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Here's Batum. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Monk from past the arc, and the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Avery Bradley. The Hornets also with a sub. Cody Zellers checked in for Biyombo. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Feeds it to Green. Williams with the steal. Davis against Batum. Here's Zeller. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his move.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Nicholas Batum.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so he hits both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. LeBron against Williams. Now here's LeBron. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley in at the 3 slot. So it's the Hornets now. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Now, here's Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Over Bradley. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Bradley against Rozier. McGee on the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Here's James. And Davis throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Rozier. The feed to Biombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee. The Hornets have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Biombo drops them both. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A moment here to see the stats for Batum. How he did last season. He was around 9 points per last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
The first one falls.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here is Rozier. Down low. Here's Biombo. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Rozier missing. The Lakers on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McGee inside. Biombo on him. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Lakers.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
LeBron is doubled. There's the pass to McGee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice move. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Lakers, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
Shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Charlotte making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Biombo, and Bacon subbed in for Monk. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. There's Bacon. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it. And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Rozier kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Rozier. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Bacon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Rozier missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Pass to Batum. Passes to Hernan Gomez. Shoots over Bradley. And the Hornets miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Rozier.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Charlotte shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by James. Batum passes to Bacon. Now, here's Rozier. Covered by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Dishes it to Zeller. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Davis. Green kicks to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Los Angeles. And that one drops for him. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
That one drops for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8. It's stolen by Davis. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bacon the pass to Rozier. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by James. There's the dish to Green. It's Davis on the wing. Rozier defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here.
Good.
One free throw coming up. Charlotte making a switch here.
Shooting one.
The Hornets shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Graham surveying the floor. And the Hornets miss again. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Williams. Bridges for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Buries it down low. And that's now 37 points for LeBron.
No, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
And here are the Hornets now. Graham with the ball. They double him with Green. And the pass to Bacon. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Now here's James. 37 points for him. Inside, here's McGee. He can't get that one. Good D by Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. Fires at the elbow. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bradley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now you see the cleverness there. Bradley takes great pleasure in fooling his man with the pump fake.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And Daniels subbed in for Danny Green. The Hornets also with a sub. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Dwayne Bacon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Graham with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. The shot by Monk is no good.
You know what kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Bradley with the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Bradley, how he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. One or two plays can make all the difference. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. For three, Caldwell Pope. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Bridges shot, good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Caldwell Pope outside. But they'll get another chance. Howard finds Bradley. And here's Caldwell Pope, shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick-and-roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Pass to Monk. Zeller trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Monk. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Three-pointer, Daniels. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive. But Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
That free throw missing, and some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Dudley. Green comes in for Troy Daniels, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. He hits the second from the line.
The younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all three.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Shoots over Bridges and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And 12 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Graham. Howard with the steal. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Monk. 9 points in the game so far. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. From deep. Misses there.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the point. Here's Martin. Here's Zeller. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
And here's Daniels. Kicks to Cook. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dudley's got his first basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Monk. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Corner shot. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Graham. Passes it to Monk. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Zeller. And it's Batum in for Malik Monk. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now the pass to Martin. Here's Washington. He's guarded by Dudley. Left side, Martin. On the money from 12 feet away. Martin's got his first bucket in this one. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Daniels with it, covered by Martin. Caldwell Pope left side. Howard kicks to Cook. The 19-foot shot, and there's Daniel. That's good on the assist from Cook. Cook's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Caldwell Pope right side. Back to Cook. Hornets with the rebound. Biombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Batum wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Now here's Batum. Biombo finds Batum. Graham with the ball. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Martin. 4 on the clock. Here's Washington, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Bacon, he's checked in for the Hornets. Second free throw, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
To the paint, Caldwell Pope. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Now here is Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Martin. Both shots good from the stripe. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
At the line for your Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for LeBron. Graham with the ball. Pass to Bacon. He kicks to Biyombo. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
And so here's Charlotte. Now Graham passes it to Washington. And stolen by James. All alone, and James throws it down.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James, capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Graham. James covering, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in for Troy Daniels. Here's Graham. Five to shoot. Here's Washington. And Davis sends it back. Here's Bradley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Graham, covered by LeBron. Here's Bacon. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And here's the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. And Bradley gets it to go.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And here is Graham. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Biombo, the pass to Bacon. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
Charlotte shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Outside, Martin. To the middle, stolen by McGee. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Yep, it counts.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Green's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Graham, the pass to Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here is McGee. The pass to LeBron. There's Green with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Kevin, you know it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Here's Graham. Outside for Martin. Pass to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Biombo trying to break free. Great D that time from Davis. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Green. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Martin. Pass to Bacon. Here's Graham. Pass to Washington. Outside for Martin. And Davis sends it back. Here's Green. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Los Angeles. Up top, Graham. James covering. Here's Bacon. There's the pass to Martin. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Zeller's checked in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And here's Martin. Following the three-pointer from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
Howard misses. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Inside, here's Zeller. From down in the low post, it goes. Here is Cook. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Cook, the pass to Daniels. Howard trying to free himself up. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist from Cook. Cook's got his 8th assist here tonight. Charlotte's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Martin with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Martin the pass to Zeller, kicks it to Graham. 6 to shoot. Tries a three. The Lakers with the rebound. Here is Cook. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Daniels. Over Zeller, and that one's good. Daniels has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
At the line for your Lakers, Costas Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
Shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Quinn Cook. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Charlotte with it. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Martin. Pass to Graham. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And it's the Lakers' ball. Caldwell Pope for three. It counts.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. Where do you go mentally when you're in a rhythm like you were tonight?
It's a zone you get into, and you know, it's kind of unexplainable, you know, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. You know, and hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us too.
I know that's got to be empowering, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I'm just pulling down.